This shirt makes me look like the skinniest little white boy alive. That's unfortunate to say the least. Difficult to say the most. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm really of the opinion that maybe I should restart. I realize that being an everyman actually sucks. Wearing my own merch? No. No, I just had this shirt and I decided, you know, I really want to put on a stupid looking shirt. Did I vomit myself to death? No. I tried to punch a racist, right? And then instead of him punching me back and killing me, I was like psychologically destroyed by him refusing to attack me. Here, we'll show you, okay? There's a couple of racists along here. Let me give you the racist rundown. There goes the 0 death run. Hold on, let's read the newsstand first, very quickly. Most able-bodied men.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather
here's the
came
first
here from a
racist.
3,000-year-old
attention.
racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as
First
much
racist.
as it belongs
There are other
to
racists
you.
off right now. This is actually off-brand France. This guy that we're talking to is French.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided.
He's ignoring
making
me.
it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Are you hearing him? He's being French. What were you doing when you were a young boy? I was getting racks. I was shooting ops and I was getting racks. What the hell? Alright. I set the chair to like a certain distance to make me look like, to hold me in position in a like a normal looking way. It's not working. This chair is not doing what I want it to.
I know exactly what you meant.
I haven't revealed that
You
shit.
think
That's right.
my kind doesn't belong here.
Check it out.
That I should watch
Real quickly, we're gonna
myself
pause.
and
Put a pause on the
behave.
racism. Alright. Stand up. Watch. Watch, okay? Chair. Chair, right. It has the sides, right? Now it doesn't. Mind blowing. Mind blowing. Here's the. Hold on. Here's full thing. Grandma ass chair. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's not a grandma ass chair. It's an awesome freaking chair. Okay, I can sit in it cross-legged, and you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. Can't be talking of a kitchen chair? Yeah, shut up. This cushion is literally so thick. Such a thick fucking cushion. Sorry, I'm trying to put something out of the way of the tires. Such a gigantic cushion I have that it doesn't actually fit inside my desk. I have to like squeeze it through. So you watch your mouth, okay? This is a Mogger's chair. This is a Mogger's chair. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna repeat that again. And we're going back to the game. You feel mogged? Good.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
Imagine your
I
name
would
being
advise you to
racist
remember
lorry
that.
driver. That's that guy's name. Racist lorry driver.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Okay,
You
Kim.
two make a cute couple. You know that.
Hacktua!
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
Found this book in the trash.
Oh
Yours?
man, oh man, that's great.
It was a very
Look at that
racist
cargo.
yellow
Haven't
person
seen
rug.
anything that
Mug.
funny in a while.
Why does he look like that? That's sort of like a French phenotype, right? You see that? That right there is a Frenchman. You gotta examine the beady eyes, the overgrown like chin area, and the extreme amount of lower facial fat, compared with his very narrow temple. This would be a skinny man if he didn't have like the triple chin.
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples? Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Fuck off, rhetoric. I'm done with this guy. We've talked to enough racists. Welcome to Rivishal. Free seek. What's in here? I actually didn't go in here. Does racism give you a double chin debuff? Sometimes. Aloha.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Wait, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
See.
You need a bag, I guess. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
I could pick up bottles. I'm already Hobo Max. Hold on. Look at this. Hobo Cop. I'm Hobo Maxing. We're advancing in technology never before thought possible. The Hobo Cop mentality. I'm in a Hobo Cop mentality. In a very hobo state of mind. Then I talk to this woman who has a terrible...
Welcome to Frit.
Hobo Max,
Feel free
yes.
to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this?
The lesbian magazine.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Now hold on, I want to be a lesbian.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Approve this. Very
She
futuristic.
pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
I don't know. Frit?
Why is it
I
written with 3
think
T's?
they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
In the massive 26, I want to be a lesbian. No. I don't want to be a lesbian. I am a lesbian. It's not. There's no distinction between desire and action there. If you want to be a lesbian, you can be a lesbian. Like that. Especially, I'm a
Okay.
homeless lesbian.
I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but a warehouse. I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
You are so useless.
She looks up from...
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or...
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Yes.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent
Yeah,
time to learn about the
That's why I'm
economic reality.
working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
But the
I
physical
don't
reality.
know. What about it?
Where
We're
are
in
we?
Frit as mankind.
What will her essay prompt be?
As a nation.
We're in a transition. You know, transitioning from monarchy to democracy, all that stuff. When ordinary people take over the government and demands democracy.
Hi, kitten.
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
Neither am I. Okay.
Cool.
We had a revolution. Especially about the dead
I
body.
don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so.
Do you know the
not
guy over there?
really?
Do you mean you know him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know.
You're
No need to
useless!
worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Don't reassure her, Kim. She's useless. You can't sleep.
Okay.
Listen to...
Uh-huh.
Don't listen to me. I'm not very relaxing. This is the Be Awake stream, where you're very awake. Yeah, we're gonna give you some nightmares too. So, actually, there's a very unrelaxing man we're about to talk to here. Let's check this out. What is this, you may ask? I don't know. Grid. The Great Red Shawl Industrial Harbor, huh? Money! Money! Yes. I'm hobo maxing at the moment. Sleep deprivation maxing. Hey, I didn't ask you to. It's not my fault you're staying up. Okay, it's your fault.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. At the back end of the cabin is a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
That was the lorry guys.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
So we found his lorry. I didn't find that last time, but now we know everything about that racist lorry driver.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
I'm
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Time to instigate. Scream every 5 minutes. I might.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Yes!
Couldn't handle us. Cause gives the workers strength. Gives them power. We have a right to work!
He has a right to work, apparently.
Besides, we're not that different.
We're not that different.
It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families. Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
I don't think you understand what being a scab is about. You're siding with the higher-ups, too.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
You can't just mutter that? You can't just mutter
Maybe
that?
you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Who are all these
Honest men and
strikebreakers?
women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
What? Huh? I don't think this guy understands the rhetoric he's supposed to be employing as a
We
scab.
came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis.
Is the union the corporation?
Union fucks don't want work. They ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Maybe we should have gotten this guy to do the ASMR. He's really loud.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss. I know nothing
Yes.
about a murder.
That's
Wouldn't
really
put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay
Stealing every
alive.
last word Yeah. Except for that last one. You have to. Come on, scream, man. Stay alive!
Right to work!
Oh, there we go.
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
What is
When a bunch
strike?
of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people. Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
Who are you yelling at? What? You.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
Where'd you get them?
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Yes.
What's it to you? No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
The people. Why are you? He's mumbling. The people.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah. They live
Uh-huh.
there.
It was a long time ago.
Oh my God. He doesn't want
We
to
were
talk to me about it.
promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head
Huge
measurer.
Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
You tried.
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
I don't have any handcuffs.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
So, are we just lying in wait? Why are you keeping them on guard?
Scab?
I'm not a scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
No one?
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I'm a bit short.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to...
Thank
you know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing though. Nothing to worry about really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike though. Aye, you lost me there, Honcho. But it's okay as long as you're not a sorry-ass scab. The little boy had it good on his promise.
We're investigating some armor.
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me, pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes, serves me
I've
right
heard
for
all
doing
this. I've
menial
heard all this.
footwork. I dropped that
Speed
probe
through
right
it.
then and there, and it still got me into trouble. It's a minor.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
I thinks.
I learned that people don't want
he
to talk
thinks.
to a drunk.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff. I did some research.
How does it?
In parts. So, as I count, there are 2 parts. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
All of it?
Yes.
And Mesquite is epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
It will.
No problem.
Fallout New Vegas speech
If you
system.
see
Fallout
that
New
kid,
Vegas
thank him
speech
from
system
Call Me
very
Mañana.
slowly.
Thank him for showing me the way.
Thank you for showing you the way.
Body still hanging in the tree? I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Simple. I just
Aye.
walk in.
Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past measure.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there.
Ah, I thought I
Walk
heard
right,
about this
then
guy.
Press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Yeah.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation, or
Yes.
you could convert to a semi supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition. Sure. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
I'm not
He
ruling him out.
didn't do it. It's the truth.
Really? Okay, I've ruled him out. They speak too fast though. I'm speeding up their speech because I've already been through this.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
All right, time to convert to Semini supremacy. In the middle of the snow. Alright, this is the guy that I got killed by. Hey there. Hold on, wait, hold on.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
The ham sandwich race.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful
Are you
weapons
enjoying the
of
speech?
war
This is what
like
you missed
missiles,
last time.
aerostatic
This guy just
aircraft.
yaps about some
You
nonsense.
made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures. like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos.
Yeah, this.
But now
It's
your
real
ascent
something, huh?
to the
Really
genetic
something.
Summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
It's not frivolous.
Will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Huh.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Okay.
This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Is he gonna stop
Bring your
yapping?
troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Alright, let's subscribe to his advanced race theory.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Yes, yes. Alright, it's time to become a racist. Majorhead, I am new to the world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races there are.
Do you?
I do.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Measurehead, what should we ask him about? He's clearly an educated man. Do we want to learn about? I want to learn about pederasty first. The vile CF race cauldron. Pederasty,
I
please.
knew you would go straight for the vile cauldron. Everyone does.
Huh.
You need to first learn about type A and B to appreciate the depravity of the chimeric races.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, it just won't make any sense.
Okay.
Yes, it would seem nonsensical.
All right. Tell me about the heroic races
Those
then.
are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course.
The
The
Mao.
Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Do I think I will be able to beat it? No, but we're gonna try. I also have Detroit Become Human, which is significantly shorter to my understanding. I finished that one, but we're gonna try and get as far as we can with this. And to start off, we need to understand advanced racist theory. Yes.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
The Dutch.
You know them by the names of their nation states: the Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
I see.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
True, I think.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. He might want to avoid wooden clogs too.
Good. Going to Detroit Become Human to go fascist? Yeah, we gotta learn all about fascism first, alright? Shh, be quiet. We're learning about advanced race science here.
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities.
Yes. Oh, this is French to me? Get it? Get it? Oh, haha. No. What are you talking about? This guy's clearly something more intelligent. You must listen. You must understand. Okay, let's read it again. The Vespertines and the Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorids of Meteo, by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Surinese of Sur La Clef, and even the Nothuensteiners all have type A racial propensity. What that means is that the Vespertines and Messenians and the Meteorians and the Surinese and the Nothuensteiners have type A racial propensities. They have the good racial characteristics. These people have the good racial characteristics. They're a race, okay? They're a race of made-up people, and they have good racial characteristics. Pay close. This is important, okay? This is all important stuff.
The other large
If we're gonna become a hobo, we need to know the right races to be a hobo as.
too yellow and Legionus to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
A glandular problem.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
I see. He does not like Mexicans, but he does think that they could be a heroic race, but they eat too much tacos. You better have a note system. Don't worry, okay? This guy doesn't like Mexicans because they eat too much tacos. But otherwise, he thinks they'd be like, sort of like a master race, okay? That's all you need to get from this. Who are the Seminese of the Aeropagettes in
As
this?
proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
And the
The
Aeropagettes.
Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmaran deserts.
I
The
see.
Seminese are descendants of the Areopagites.
Okay.
We came here during a heroic migration from Ilmaran to Ansuland. Thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun written Occidentals discovered this place.
I see. And the Seminese
The
are.
indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Seminese inhabit the southern islands. I am Seminese, from the stock of Ulmuir on Ile de Fantôme.
There's a difference.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Seminese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
I see.
The latter is perfected in adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Fascinating.
Nature was not capable of more.
Yeah. Nature wasn't capable of more. Type B.
They are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Okay, so we're thinking brown people. No, this is a major theme. Major theme. Pay attention. Keep focus. Keep focus. You must understand race theory. You must understand race theory.
The Khoikos of Grab, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
Koskos have been trained identified as white in official descriptions. So we're talking about Slavs here.
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into
Like a
their
ham
eyes,
sandwich.
you will see. They are of an indistinct color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen.
Yes. Okay. You don't think I understand it? I do understand it. Okay. these Koshkos, right? They are not really white. Type A have giant foreheads and type B are... No. No. But there are... People can have... they're not black. These Koshkos, they look white, but they're not really white. See, because they've got, in their eyes, if you look into their eyes, right? Soulless eyes. They're not really white. This guy is something. I think he's vaguely black looking, but he was an original descendant of this. I don't know. I don't know, you know? I think I've lost a little bit of track. I can kind of read it in the moment, but he's kind of like... He's going a little bit above my does not know anything head. And that's actually kind of genius. I have known nothing, and now I know everything.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking Al Ghul and smoking the degenerate tobacco, and for eating potato.
I see. Potato. Red Blood Meridian, understand this themes, this low-key is crazy man talk? No. They're eating the potato. Just think. They're eating the potato.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
See. The Vacheliers you mentioned.
The Vacholians, halfway between type A and the racial cauldron. Two mixed to know right from wrong.
Ah.
You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Single greatest never revolt. Okay, we're learning that. Understand it all if this doesn't set this in France. You just gotta think. In your heart. You have to be a racist in your heart to truly understand this. That's why I can, because in my heart, I am a racist. And so when another racist speaks, I listen and I learn. A schizophrenic racist is speaking. Listen and learn. Yes, this is coming. This guy is Charlie Kirk too. We are all Charlie Kirk.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
Can I quick save here? Quick save. Quick save. What was this revolution?
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zara's written potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
I see, yes.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade roots and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Is the revolution a virus and not an actual revolution? No. No. You gotta understand, right? This guy is a schizophrenic racist. He's completely insane. You've been reading this and you've been like, what does he mean by... He's completely insane. What he's talking about right now, it's hard to understand because he's using like words he read in a book, right? But this is like a paranoid 4chan conspiracy theorist talking nonsense, and you've just gotta like sit here straight-faced. You trying to understand it because he's completely insane? Go on 4chan and listen to one of their like schizo rants, and just, yeah, he's trying to hit his word count or something. Manifesto posted to us right now with a bunch of white women next to him.
Enough of type mediocrity.
Okay. Alright. The vile CTF race cauldron of pederasty, please.
Tips the F are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Well, I'm trying to understand, Mr. Measurehead. I'm trying to understand.
Lesser races like the mosquito.
The mosquito.
A grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
We've been listening to this guy for like 15 minutes.
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site.
No, I don't want another
That
horse.
is understandable. Were there more fortunate tips you needed to be educated about?
Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it. You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Fascinating.
Hobocop.
I've discovered how to be a hobo cop. Can you just tell us? No.
Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar?
It could be a hobo cop. Collector's edition rare bottles. Ooh. Alright, time to subscribe to Advanced Race Theory. What is the race enigma? Alright. Inventory. I gotta read my ledger. Items. Where's my ledger? Postcard. Interact. Okay. That does look racist, yes. Interact
It's
with it.
just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
What are the
Oh
content?
boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage? But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see?
Can't even be woke anymore.
It's the legend found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
I knock him out? Can I just give him... I can just give him the right hook. Unfortunately, he's 2 feet taller than me. Last time I did that, he caught my hand and then called me the N-word. And the psychological damage from that was so destructive that I lost this last little bit here.
It's a metaphor for you.
Hurtful.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire
John
pages.
Detective is a
The
master of
paper
thinker.
itself
He's not.
is checkered with faint red lines forming.
Yeah,
short
he's just looking at. I'm
paragraphs.
just looking at a ledger guy.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
But, yeah.
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Wow.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week spirit in my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed
2?
them though.
That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I planned
It's
mistakes.
okay. We all make mistakes.
You're so supportive, Kim.
Like a
What?
fan of girls,
I'm
the
obviously
checkered papers
racist.
dry in your hand.
What is Micah's Cut's
The
name?
handwriting
We have
is
no idea.
extremely dense,
No idea what my
if
name is.
mostly illegible.
They keep calling me some name when I talk to them on the radio, but they won't ever give me my real name. And I asked them, can I get my real name? They said no.
There is, for precisely 1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Okay.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Fit it.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Can't
the
do it,
lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Fine, I'll just use a crappy pencil.
Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to the case files.
Rude.
Onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body.
Yes.
Get the body down.
Yes.
Interview the cafeteria manager.
Yes.
It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things
Done a
to
lot.
be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged
Great.
Man.
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
A little bit basic.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Naming convention
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each invests a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
here. My. And they're written in capital letters too. So it's like a novel's name?
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Unsolvable
Others
case.
appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention. Similar to what we use on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, Almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have a case named the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. In the back, you see
Let's look
thin
at some yellow
translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red.
This is all I'm thinking about
all
race
covered
theory.
in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Shit. I'm looking at my pages. How many of these bots do you need to ban for the learn the lesson? I think we just need like a sea of people in here. You haven't seen a dime? I haven't seen a dime. There are no dimes in this place.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
I see.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
I could issue someone a fake... I haven't gotten to this point, right? Yeah, no, this is new. I could issue a fine for 130 real to this guy for not understanding advanced race theory, and then I'd have the money to pay off my debt. I might be a genius.
These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
I see.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Yeah.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
Let's look at the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Let's take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Good. Alright.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat. The stuff of death itself.
Infinite money glitch.
And
That's what I'm
then
saying.
sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake it.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Hidden compartment. Now we have a hidden compartment inside this clipboard.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
Yikes.
Blue.
Oh,
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
how would I open
With
it?
your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Inspect the
An
clip.
aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the Force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I
Any
read it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
We can read the
Mine too.
watermark now. Smell the crystal now?
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Don't look
Okay.
at the blue heart. I
While a
want to look.
bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Let's activate my logic. I'm going to be a genius.
It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the
God
quilt
damn it,
back
I'm
together.
stupid.
Try again later. Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
I'm stupid. It's time to go read. Let's go read my insignia. Come on. Well, I'm busy studying advanced race theory. Hey, have you heard of advanced race theory? Hold on, let's ask this guy if he's heard of advanced race theory.
Right to work! Right! Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Leave now. I gotta find a way to get my money up, because I am going to die. Have you heard of advanced race theory?
Looking for something?
No. Excuse me. I've got to go use my deformed race theory.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
That is loud.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. Alright. Let's do it.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Rivachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Like the guy with the tattoos, like the hanged man with the tattoos. Hundreds of microperforations.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez. Let me see. Right here.
Seems nice.
No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots.
18 dots.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
18? Between 150 and 200.
The last row has 3 perforations.
And then 3.
That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were.
Huh.
I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Fair point. Let's move on, shall we?
I've been a cop for
This
18
next
years.
row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
I would have thought there would be more, given I take 2 cases a week.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Okay, I was a good cop before I died.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Son of
For an
killer.
RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Son of a-
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for. Yes,
How do you handle
everyone
strain?
has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
I see.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Maybe I
Why
should-
not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
That's right.
It's
I think
meant
back.
in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. The lieutenant nods.
Right.
Okay.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal.
Awesome. Let's talk to this lady again. Give back her gloves.
I can't believe it's snow. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Where's this fucking
Excuse
police
me?
business?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
This street sign says fuck the
Oh.
police.
Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
This other sign. Pigs go.
I
These
don't know
pigs.
anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police.
Oh, really?
It's not loving.
Huh.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
I was gonna give her the gloves back, but I guess I can't. Ah, selfish asshole I am. God, is there an earthquake? Excuse me. You there, sir?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Ow.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Shoot first. Ask questions never.
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Yes.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
I'll make it
God,
work.
this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Yes.
Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
I am the ball. I've thrown it the
Merde!
farthest.
Bordel de merde!
It wasn't mid. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24 and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
I just threw that ball 24 meters. I'll rewrite steps, that's for
I
sure.
don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sensing anger.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
That was
Well,
shot
it
put.
damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Right.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Should be playing a prayer.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Why?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery. Why?
Why?
What?
Where's heavy
Because
artillery?
that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
This place is a damn beachhead, son.
Bomb this place.
They didn't do it because they didn't like it. They had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Whoa.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
That explains all the war
Damn
damage.
right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
I don't think. I'm a cop.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Stupid music on the radio. Shit.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
They didn't win, though.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire. Unfortunately, I don't. And like most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
Yeah, problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I am an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Thank you for your time. Alright, let's head downstairs. Oh, a drunk. Hello, Mr. Drunk. Do you have... Can I spot my alcohol off on you? I'm thinking about advanced race theory. Alright. I owe them a bull, and I can't get it from the sea. $2.32. That's more than what I'd hoped for. All right, just keep grabbing things.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. It's
Probably some kids.
a simple but clever solution to ruining a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
That's why I have a bag in my hand. Hello there, child. Do you have a bag? Looking into a
Hello,
bird, do you have a
sir.
bag?
Step right in. The store is open.
I am the
I know, sir.
Yes, people get that you are the law. You really don't have to keep saying it.
I am the law.
Interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I missed that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What
That
is
is a book.
book?
They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Interesting.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your
My
name?
name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
You're staying out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
How did John and Lysium still have a detective, without knowing what a book is until today? Well, I probably learned what a book was yesterday. I don't know what a book is today.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
I'm going to school.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
I see.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, then some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly.
Bankrupt.
But we've been doing fine so far.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
I asked about books, actually.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
The Kim. The plasmic manifestation.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
See you around, Annette. Kate? I need to go back inside. This is all too much for my foolish brain. Well, guys in here. Hey, customer. It's all about money, you know. Oh,
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack.
That's where the
And by
magic
that
happens.
you mean crimes against humanity?
Well, kind of makes my
I
sense.
have no idea what that means.
Trying to leave
The
already?
bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
The bed?
The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
I see. I might have to break in here.
The fan stands still.
Didn't even buy Kim dinner. I might have to break in here. It's 4 o'clock and I have $8. I need to radiant that money again. Cause dudes, seriously, I'm gonna die. Excuse me, sir. But that blue door.
The man ponders his cooking utensils. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Didn't know anything. Does nobody know anything in this goddamn country? I do need to go to sleep though. Healing would be significant to my ailment. Just quite significant. Fuck politics, let's all just work together. Oh yeah, I was going somewhere else. How is 21 minutes left? I am doing so much damage. Wow. I'm a real vandal. The horrors of world building. The horrors are I'm shooting myself in the foot repeatedly. And I'm not even getting any money for it. Let's go talk to this fucking kid. Hold on, watch this.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Nothing I want to talk to. Hey, you, weird kid.
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
No. What about you, little girl?
Can't believe you didn't take the shot.
Can't. My God. All these kids are suicidal. I could have 4 bodies by now. Whatever. Too dangerous to run the streets anyways. $0.90. Alright. Anything back here? No, but there is a roof. Which leads me to believe that I missed some stairs along the way. Alright, let's see if I can roll it again.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught.
Nope. Okay. Looks like we're heading back. Unfortunate, but necessary. I guess. I should have taken that cigarette. I should have taken so many drugs. Oh my god. I can't even drink anymore though. I'm too messed up in the head to even drink now. Fuck. My stupid baka life. Come on, Kim. I should probably go kill myself. Alright. Big man. Measurehead. I'm almost done with advanced race theory. Just give me like half a second. Ugh. Hold on, I have Prince of the Dust. I should do some pointless investigating. That's right. My newfound physical calculus skills. I should do some investigating while I'm waiting for the race science to like take hold of my mind. Come on, Kim, let's go look at things. Investigatorily.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covered. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martin.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a connection.
Follow the track south. Can I follow the track south? Yeah, maybe. I can always be south. Did somebody speed into here? Any speeders over here? Maybe this guy. Maybe this guy speeds. Oh, a tank top. And $1.30. And a statue. A broken
An
statue.
old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
I see.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
I like
But wait, You haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Fabled cocaine addiction.
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Fascinating.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Okay, where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinaise was leveled. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
I agree.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit. Neither do people in Martinaise. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
We need to, like, learn things faster. I could put on that tank top and go beat the shit out of somebody. Awesome.
The small, wrinkled woman does not. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your nothing.
Grandma?
Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
I just told you why.
Say so. Whatever, Kim. You know I'd never ignore you. First, let me get this money. 60 cents? I can almost afford to spend one night. Ah, fuck. 9 minutes still. 9 minutes still to think. I gotta think for fucking 9 minutes? How long does thinking fucking take, huh? Alright, let's go talk to him again. Measurehead. Measurehead, I'm
The
super
unpromising race pupil returns.
union.
Oh, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
We still serve it.
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. Of course you are, Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease.
I was born a communist.
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Did degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music? Offshoots of the Seminoles. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Measurehead stoically looks to the distance, in silence.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to correct.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be the...
He'll be a lucky
He will
racist.
grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding
The lieutenant.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
2 minutes.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Why not? It's a cool cup. It could do you a lot of good.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cab arson, petty theft, spout. You don't exactly close them so much as...
Fuck. How much? I'm only at 70, really? Come on. Alright, come on. Just 1 more minute. Come on, just wander around for 1 minute. Press button behind a card. Locked by electronic means. And I can't break it down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 1 minute. 1 minute of intellectualizing. I must become a genius. Come on. Come on. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. I talked to this guy for 15 minutes. It didn't feel that long. I know my drink. Oh, did it have to be 1 real life fucking minute? Really? I'll be standing here for 1 real life fucking minute. It's gonna be horrible. You'll work for 2? Do you have anything?
Right to work.
Shame on me. I could run around all day and still not be any closer to 1047. Time passes slowly for a geezer like me.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
What is a paycheck?
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Right.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I don't have money for you if there's...
Advanced race.
Discovered race theory. Finally. Oh my god.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All
For
that's
an
left
hour
to
and a
do
half, I can
is
finally be
verbalize your
racist.
thoughts.
Yes!
Go and talk to Measurehead.
Finally!
For newly found insights.
Ellie took me meandering about for no reason. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. And then I'll check my ledger and actually do something. I just need to pay off my debt. I need $130. I hope to God I get bribed. Please, please bribe me. I am a police officer. I can be trusted with your money. All right. I understand, Metalhead.
Raise pupil returns. And look, babe. The minion of law is also a racist. But his racism is basic and road. He thinks he has solved it.
So unadvanced.
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his phylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient mass society of Pericarnassus over 4,500 years ago. Basic racist. I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad. Like a little boy who wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door.
That's all I want.
Very well. You may enter the door once. Our race conversation here has concluded.
It worked!
Finally.
All it needed was to be racist. Now, holy fuck, let's get out of here before he fucking makes me be racist. I can't be racist anymore. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. No choice but to talk to the union leader. You have any money? I got a book. Sentient coffee pot. Some things to sell. Give me more money, please. I need to collect more money. Neat office shades. Oh. Oh, I'm healed. From all the psychic damage. All it took me was everything. Holy fuck. Alright, let's level up our logic. I must be logical. And now to use my logic to interact with this thing again.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers.
Can I read the case file now, please?
It's proving to be harder
again.
Than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together.
Is this the clanged man's apartment? No, this is the union leader who probably killed him's apartment. No, this is the union. I'm in the union right now. What is this?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall.
Ah, payphone. I can't afford anything. I can't spare anything right now.
On second glance, someone...
It's unfortunate for the union.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data and the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and
kind of boring
are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Can we get a good roll this time?
Look how blurry
nope.
all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy. Your hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
Could actually focus through not focus.
You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there?
Yes.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
You're trying hard, but the data here is unbelievably dry. Something about containers. The drawer slides.
It's because of these glasses. If I had better glasses, maybe. If I had your glasses, Kim. My coat.
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
What a loyal cloak. Clothes. One spirit decor, plus 1 shivers. I'm Batman. What if Kim was freaking instead of doing nothing, he would explain race theory? It would be really cool if instead of doing nothing, Kim could explain fucking race theory. Unfortunately, he's just some fucking useless poser. I hate Kim. He did nothing for me. A lot of drinkers out here.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I
Well,
do this?
yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Looks like I had a lot of fun.
It really, really doesn't. Let's...
What's this?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
Where René works. I'm gonna have a look around.
If you must. But please hurry.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair.
Why did you take that picture of René?
We're gonna have artistic
Of
photo
course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
Yeah. Now you get it. Alright. Let's return to our investigation, Stop slacking around, Kim. It's all his fault. Got forest under snow. Ugh. Oh. There's the race theorist. Still there. Alright. Big red button.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Probably shouldn't press those until I know what I'm doing. Any money up here? Perhaps $120 worth of money. This is not even close. Not even close to the amount of money I wanted. Ah, where's the union boss? Great machines are sleeping. There's no work. Nobody's doing their job out here. Holy fuck. Just wander around this empty union hall. This is this coffee. It's more money. This is money. Container. Excuse me, sir.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
Excuse me, sir.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, now belongs to Everard.
Aye.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you peeling
I don't
scabs?
personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Yeah.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're
Oh,
Yubi,
yes.
right?
Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Where's everyone?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Jean-Luc. Wasn't he the guy that... No, Measurehead's guarding the gate.
Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Union business.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Titus and his boys. Really? Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking. Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye now.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Looking for Mr. Everett. Mr. Everett. And $120. Are you Mr. Everett?
Before you is a walrus of
Holy
a man
crap.
seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Hola.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Mr.
It's good
Dubois?
of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
Okay.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Yes!
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me?
No.
That's cool.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays.
It is cool.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
I just lost my gun a while ago.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
I don't have to be worried.
It's not like you left it loaded.
Oh, Harry!
You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
So what?
You want to cry?
Mr. Dubois.
Oh, really? I'm gonna die?
Despair creeps into you. Getting fat on your weakness.
Ah!
What? You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Fuck me? Please leave the rage.
Nothing you can say. Cop gives up the detective genre.
Well, let's see where I went. Okay. Well, at least I auto-saved there. My name is Harry Dubois. I want to kill myself after losing my gun. Let's move the death counter up, yeah? Let's see if I can live through it a second time. Or if I die. End of stream? Yeah, it's been 2 hours. And I have to watch this all again. So we're gonna stop here, knowing that next time will be a lot better.